Welcome, 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 ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, all of those in between. We've got another episode of Young Blood Podcast for you guys. I promised there's an amazing lineup for December, and here's the first one of many. Saif Naushad, my boy, the myth, the man, everything. I'll tell you what, in this podcast, guys, we just reminisce on a couple things, talk about growth, and talk about how this podcast has grown phenomenally. Saif and I are really good friends from the bars back in the good old China Blue days, now known as Strangelove Nightclub. Check it out here, Boise, downtown. It's a good spot, amazing place, and I'll tell you what, you get drunk, it's fun. And, you know, guys, seriously, thank you for tuning in. We've got an amazing episode for you, and sit tight, coming live at you on a Friday night. It's a Young Blood Podcast. Thank you. I did start a Patreon, but since due to the kind of the technical difficulties, you know, that I was telling you about with tonight, Jared was so awesome. He offered to give me that router, and he was like, "Don't buy one, I have one." And you know where they get you, as they said, they give me all these discounts for providing my own router, and they were like, "Oh, it's got to be 3.0, not anything older or anything like that." I was like, "Fuck." Sick. All right, cool. No, I got one. No worries. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. And then motherfucker had to work all day, you know, bless his heart. But, you know, he works all day. And so I waited all day to hear back on exactly what this router was, you know, and he finally sends me the model. And it's plug and play, though, so I don't have to have somebody come out and do it for me.
That's even better. Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I still needed the router.
Yeah.
Or he needed to be by the router to tell me the model number so I can find out if it was that number or not, you know. So I waited all day long just to find out, like, fuck. And like my whole day I had spent trying to get my Wi-Fi fixed because, you know, I've been out of Wi-Fi for like a month because I switched carriers and shit. But I spent the whole day. I've done 3 podcasts without Wi-Fi.
That's wild.
So
How'd you do that?
I fucking record it, put it on a flash drive, take it elsewhere, upload it. Dude, dope. Yeah, dude. I've been grinding hard, and the only way I can get onto Adobe on my computer is if I connect to my 3G hotspot. That's not even, like I said, I'm in a dead zone with all the soundproofing and my location of my apartment. Dead zone. You know, so what I've been having to do to get this shit up and loaded, dude. It's been just commitment, bro. Like I've dead ass, like I've had to take a break from the YouTube just because I can't upload 32 gigabyte videos right now. That's how long each podcast that I make is 32 gigabytes, bro. Yeah, they're either HD 1080p, but yeah, like the shit that I've had to do without that, you know, is I've had to jump through some hoops, bro. Like I've dead ass, like it was nice. Like when I started the show, you know, I had super fast Wi-Fi. You know, and I wasn't worried about it when I turned my Wi-Fi off because like the only reason why I switched is just because I was unhappy with my service. Mm-hmm. You know, so I wanted to try somebody else. So I went to cable. I went from cable or from DSL and I switched to cable is what I did. I was using DSL internet before, and what I ended up doing was switching to cable internet.
Okay.
And you know, it's super cool because all I got to do is plug and play. And that's what I'm looking for. But again, the whole situation that I've been going through, dude, is, you know, this dead zone. You know, I thought willy-nilly, I thought I was going to be fine canceling my service and saying, dude, I've got a 4G internet on my phone with high-speed hotspot. You know, I'll be fine. Fuck it. Whatever. I got 3 weeks. I can use it. You know, a month I can use it. You know, and I was like, oh, fuck, dude. I didn't realize until I didn't have Wi-Fi that all this soundproofing and shit came into play, you know. And even when I moved in here like 3 years ago, I tried to get satellite TV, and they have to connect it to your balcony. They can't connect it to the ceiling. Then this is a 3-story apartment complex. You would think they can get, you know, a fucking dish on the top and get some service. But no, they have to have it on your balcony because they have to drill it to the side, not to the roof because of rules or whatever, fucking corporate. Right. And so my landlord's dead ass just like, dude, no. Yes, if you want, you can get fucking satellite TV, but you're gonna cancel your service within the first 2 weeks because you're not gonna get any fucking shows. Like we've had this happen before, we know, you know, and
hard to argue against that.
Yeah, right. And so, fucking long story short, I've put some commitment in, man. I've really I've had to grind to keep this show going, man. Like, because I can't even edit the show unless I connect to the hotspot, because you don't need internet to edit, but you need internet to open your editing software. Mm-hmm. You know, so once you can connect to your phone, and like I said, dude, my internet on this hotspot is so slow, I can't even open an email on Gmail. Dead ass. So like, just to get on my beautiful fucking giant computer there, just to get that thing to work, I have to have a little bit of internet, you know, like just to get the show going and everything that I'm doing, man. Like, then there's a reason why, you know, what I've started to do here is like kind of taking off a little bit. You know, like I didn't start it for it to grow. I started it to do it because I wanted to for myself, because I thought it'd be fun, and then it's seeing growth. And that's what the coolest part.
Honestly, that's the best part. That is honestly the best part, to see something that you're doing as a hobby, not even a hobby, just to test it out, and then see the growth of it.
But it is a hobby. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
And that's
totally
what makes it. That's what makes it the best part.
You're here in my house. You clearly see I enjoy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Imagine if this became your profession, you would never think of it. You would never think of it as a profession.
Dude, if I could get paid every day just to wake up and be like, "Good morning, motherfuckers."
Yeah, exactly. You know, say whatever you want, do whatever you want.
I'd be stoked about that. Tell me, Saif, who are you? What are you doing? What are you about, man? Give me a little intro.
Man, where do I start? Well, my name is Saif. I live my life to the fullest. I like to have fun. I like to chill at the same time. I don't know, man.
Dude, tell me, tell me about you. Like who are you? Who are you? What's up, Saif? You're on my show. Who the fuck are you? Cool.
Yeah, I'm just a normal dude, man. Go to work, come home, go to the gym, come back home.
Where did you work?
Cook, eat, sleep. Oh, I'm over at Armstrong Transport right now.
Right on.
Yeah, as a logistics broker.
That's a little more detailed. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for what your profession is. Why you're on my show. Why are you cool?
Man, I'm just here to speak my mind, Casey, and I feel like that's why you brought me on.
A little glued on the Gorilla Glue?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to speak my mind, and I'm really excited to get into 2021, to be honest.
Get over this 2020 hump.
Bro, what this year has
Well, how did you meet me, Saif? Let's give a little background story. How do you know me, man?
Man, I know you from downtown. Were you bartending or bar backing?
I started bar backing. Did I know you back when I was a bar back, or
because I was running security? I was running security.
I think you've been working there because I started at Tailgate, and then I moved over to China. I think I started working at China before you did.
100%, yeah. And then I think I might have met you at Tailgate.
Yeah, because I was working at both. And what I started doing was I was serving tables at Tailgate, because Tailgate used to be the old cheerleaders. Mm-hmm. I was the first guy they ever hired as a server at that restaurant, because they only had they had 15 female servers and me. It's a good time.
100%.
But, dude, it's an interesting ordeal. And I was just like, it was funny because Ted was like, "Bro, I'm not going to make you a bartender until you become the best server I have here." I was like, all right, fuck. Sick. That's not sexist, but tight. You know, fucking girls with tits never ever been bartending ever in their life get hired. He's like, I see potential in her. She's gonna start bartending today. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Sick. All right. Well, fuck me. Yeah, dicks suck. Whatever. Relax. That's just how Ted would be, you know, back in the day at Tailgate. And it was all understandable because, you know, you're a guy this is one of the only industries that are ran by women, and it's a cool thing to see, because a lot of other things are ran by men. But if you're a male server or bartender in this industry downtown, it's a female ran industry. There's some men that run it, but fuck, dude, when there's some baller queen ass bitches downtown behind the bar who run their fucking shit, they run their fucking shit.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And those guys have to do so much more work just to catch up. Like, I remember I used to fucking bartend next to Courtney, dude. She was my fucking co-bartender when I was in VIP at China Blue, dude. Courtney fucking, the one who hung out with, remember Courtney, I forget her last name. She's running a clothing company now, fucking Dirty Laundry. Check out dirtylaundry.com, guys. It's a local company. It's pretty sick, but I can't remember her last name. But you were up there. She was the VIP bartender upstairs for years, bro.
Bro, I love it when people bring up nights that I meet them or meet somebody else downtown.
It was from work, dickhead. It wasn't just from downtown. We worked together. It was fucking.
I know that.
Who worked with us. She hung out with Hannah, blonde Hannah.
That's what I'm saying. But like at the end of the day, like if people reminisce on like nights downtown, whether I'm working or just
how many times have you hit your head, bro?
A lot. A lot.
So what are you doing for work right now then, man?
Yeah, so logistics broker at Armstrong Transport. Basically, what we do is find carriers for our customers to get their product from A to B. It's seen a boom because of the whole COVID situation. We supply a lot of grocery stores, and they need their stuff from their customers ASAP. So that's been crazy, but it's been a challenge, as I'm sure it's been for everybody else. I mean, no profession is safe right now from COVID.
Everything's been affected in some way. I mean,
No
like, I
profession is
thought I was
safe.
fine scot-free being a tile guy because, people still need tile and they're still building houses. But then all of a sudden my supplies of tile were fucked up. And I was like, fuck, I didn't see that coming. God damn it. I was like, fuck you guys. I'm still going to work every day. And I was like, shit, dude, my tile's booked out for fucking 4 weeks. What the fuck? And I couldn't do my job. And I was
That's
like, God,
insane.
you know what I mean? I was like, what the hell, man? I'm used to being able to get the shit same day.
Yeah.
But COVID's actually gotten into the point where it's like it's affecting shipping and availability of some products, and also like turning fucking Amazon, China, and Walmart into kingpin companies even more than they are. That meme of the fucking kid getting the shit kicked out of him, which was small business, and then China, Amazon, and Walmart stand there cheering him on like, you son of a bitch.
No, what I was gonna say is, did you see the post or the article, whatever the fuck they put out about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates crossing the centibillion mark?
Oof.
$100 billion.
Dude.
Bro,
and
do you know
crazy.
how much money that is?
Well, do you know how much the difference between $1 million and $1 billion is?
Insane. It's absolutely insane. Imagine having 100 times more than that.
If Jeff Bezos gave every person in the world $1 billion, he would still have $43 billion.
And he'd still be the richest man in the world.
That's not even a joke, dude.
That's fucking insane,
It's
bro.
insane.
And that's $1 billion. Like,
It's insane.
I'd get bored. I would get bored with $1 billion so fast.
He's
Like,
so
I would buy
rich,
literally
dude.
everything I want and have so much more left over.
But then it just depends how you spend it, though. You can spend it quick.
I would
just
do a
make
lot of
bad-
stupid shit. I would do a lot of stupid shit to start.
Yeah.
Eventually. Because then I would realize I'd do some stupid shit and realize how much more is left over, do more stupid shit, and then come to a realization, okay, now I'm done. I have everything I want.
Dude, last time I think when you were on this show, man, we were at like 10, 15 downloads per episode. And what's crazy to me is like last week, bro, we had like, I think just in the UK, we had 20 downloads. In the UK. That's not including Ireland. That's not including Russia.
Hello.
What's up? Well, dude, apparently they think Idaho's fucking cool.
Bro,
Don't move here.
America is the Florida of the world.
I know that. Dude,
America,
apparently-
that's why they think Idaho's cool, because it's like
apparently-
Tallahassee to them. Like, something's going to end up happening.
I just didn't know that like the UK was so infatuated with what we do here. They're just like, whoa, dude. Oh, fucking weirdos. Fucking. I don't even know the way they would say it either. God damn idiots. Like, fuck.
We need to get you some accent classes or something.
Oh, mine are terrible. The only one I can do is Russian, and every other accent that I sound just sounds like 8 different ones combined, and it's horrible. And I know that too.
They would never pick you for a secret mission.
Hey man, no, I can do Russian. I'm not gonna do it just because I'm not gonna do it. But I can do I can do a fake Russian accent. It's fucking funny. Or Armenian, because I grew up in fucking Glendale, California.
I feel you.
Glendale, California has more Armenians than there are in the actual country of Armenia.
You're lying.
That's a true fact.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a true fact. Have you ever heard of the Armenian mafia, dude? Fucking gnarly, dude. The whole city of Glendale is like, it's pretty much like considered mini Armenia, but even though it's bigger. They're awesome. They're great people.
I just love
but when I was when I was in like 9th grade, there was a riot between the Mexicans and the Armenians in my high school. Dead ass riot. Like riot police showed up to my high school. This was in Burbank. Riot police showed up to my high school and fucking broke up an insane riot. And at this time, I was in 8th grade. So my sister was in the riot, and like we walked down after the riot from the junior high, which was like right up the hill, because I was in 8th grade, and that's because 9th grade was high school up there. And here in Idaho, they do it a little different. They do 10th grade through senior years or high school, but down there they do 9th grade through 12th grade.
That's weird.
It's weird, right?
That's weird as hell.
Yeah, they do it weird here. It's fucking stupid.
I went 9th through 12th for high school.
Yeah, that's how it should be because you grow a lot of balls in your 9th grade if you're fucking high school. You know, like god damn, dude. When I went to when I moved here, I was a sophomore, and so what I had noticed was all the sophomores that I had moved had my classmates from Idaho were just completely different. You know, like than the kids that were kind of hardened a little bit from a whole nother year in class. Like it was weird because like the seniors would also talk about the sophomores, like the seniors from my whole high school would talk about the freshmen. They would just degrade the fuck out of them. Usually sophomores, when you were in 9th through 12th school, weren't really.
Yeah, you were left alone.
Yeah, you already had your year of shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, but in years as a freshman, you get shot on, thrown in trash cans. Fuck. Like, you get hell week in football. You get laid out. Like, shit happens, you know?
You get abused, basically.
Yeah, you get abused. But, like, these kids here in Idaho, they didn't see that first year of abuse until the second year that you should have already gotten it. So it was just kind of weird because, like, the kids that I, like, came here with weren't adjusted to that. And just the mentality was different, you know?
Yeah.
Trippy shit.
100%.
It was the same for you,
shock.
right?
It's a culture shock. Yeah, so, I mean, at the end of the day, when I moved, I grew up in Pennsylvania. When I moved away from PA, I was there from 5th grade till I graduated high school.
Talk to the mic a little closer there.
Yeah, so when I left PA, I was in there from 5th grade till I graduated high school.
Yeah.
And then I came here for college and spending 7 years in one place, which, I mean, Erie, Pennsylvania is like an hour and a half away from Pittsburgh. So it's not like a huge city. I mean, it's not extremely tiny either, but it's a decent size. But like coming to Boise and like just experiencing a whole different vibe, like from the East Coast to the West Coast, A, and then B, just like the different people that you would interact with and shit like that. It was insane coming out here.
Dude, my first year here, I had such a hardcore sense of culture shock, especially because like one thing I can say about any kids who move here, Idaho's a very open, friendly, nice place to a lot of people. And let's say you move here from like the middle of nowhere, like fucking Kentucky, and you play football. They're going to treat you a lot differently than they treat the kid from North Hollywood or LA who just moved here to play football. Am I wrong? You didn't go to high school here, but they get this stigma with kids from LA and just with anybody from LA, especially kids, because a lot of adults out here, even like old people, have a very, very hardcore like red Republican old white people stigma of like fuck these Californians moving up here and changing their lifestyle.
100% agree.
You know, and so when they raise their kids, you know, a lot of these kids have that same mentality. So when kids from other states move from other states, they're cool, but when it's from California and their parents constantly are bitching about these fucking Californians moving up here and fucking changing shit, you know?
Yeah.
They get all fucking like their parents and they fucking treat these kids in these schools just like shit too. You know, and that was something I had to deal with, being fucking Cali Swag. That was my nickname on football. They called me Cali Swag. And that wasn't a nice nickname. That wasn't a nice nickname. You know,
did you have long hair back then too?
I had a mullet in high school. Yeah.
Oh my God, no wonder.
I had a mullet.
I would have bullied you with a mullet in high school. I would have bullied you too.
Hey man, I still played football. I got mine. I earned it.
That's funny.
Would you check the ice machine, see if there's any ice in there? You played sports.
I did. I played football and track in high school.
Football and track.
Yeah.
What'd you do in track? Shot put?
I was sprints.
You don't look like a sprinter.
I did back then. Nah, man.
You don't look like a sprinter,
like right
bro.
now, I think I'm like a solid. I think I'm like a solid maybe 215. I think right now, maybe a little bit bigger than that.
Would you pour us 2 shots of tequila?
But yeah, goddamn, okay.
We're gonna do it.
But aside from that, like back then, like I was constantly in season because in Pennsylvania you had indoor track, then you went to outdoor track, and then you went straight into
water
football.
polo? Quick question.
They did.
They did? Because
Yeah.
water polo isn't a sport out here, really. Like, you have to go to the YMCA to play.
That's
They don't
insane.
have it in high school.
We're gonna come back to that because I got some opinions about water polo. Funny you bring that up. God, I had this conversation just the other day, but yeah. So I was always in season. Came in freshman year, boom, straight into. So we already had fucking spring ball going, and then summer camp. Boom, coming in straight into freshman year into football. Boom, football. Okay, football season's over. Oh, hey, there's indoor track. Boom, indoor track practice, meets practice. Okay, states, that season's over. Boom, getting ready for, because states ended up happening in like fucking May, like March, April, May or June, and then you went straight into like, states for indoor track was in like January. Thank you.
Would you grab a couple limes and then a White Claw for Saif and I as well?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Thank you so very, very much.
Appreciate you. So states for indoor was in like December, January sometime, and then you went straight into practice for outdoor track.
Okay.
And then outdoor track states was in like May, June, and then you went straight into fucking summer camp and spring ball. So the shit was wild, and I was much slimmer back then for sure.
You're just saying that as you're looking in the camera. You're like,
yeah, I got to peep. Just still.
Bro, fuck off. I've seen your glow up.
Yeah, no,
I've seen your glow up.
It was
beautiful glow up, bro. You looking good.
What?
You looking solid. You looking happy.
Man.
Successful. All you need next is some tattoos.
Nah, no tats for me, bro.
Your mama kill you?
That, and you can't put a bumper sticker on the Ferrari, you feel me? This is
but you can put a wrap on it, can't you? A gold wrap, baby.
I will never let you anywhere near my body.
Wrap.
Fuck that.
You ever seen them fucking chrome wraps, bro? That's not paint, dog. That's vinyl.
100%.
So what about a chrome wrap, motherfucker?
Nope. The chrome wrap can be my ears getting pierced.
You're not understanding the fucking the joke here.
You going too deep for me.
Because I have too many tattoos that say you can't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. Because then I'm like, what am I, a fucking Volkswagen covered in fucking stickers?
I was gonna say like a Kia, but that's a step above.
all right, it's clown on Casey Day.
Chill. But no, my chrome wrap can be my ears getting pierced. That's about it.
Are they pierced?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you didn't get them pierced yet.
No, I did, and then I was scared to go home because my mom didn't care.
Beat your ass.
My mom saw. My mom didn't care. I'm a mama's boy. I would connect way more with my mom, but my father, boy, my father would backhand me back to Pakistan. Boy, I'll tell you.
Where are you from, man? Tell me about you. What's your heritage?
I was born. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I was your brother got married recently too. I saw that.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. Cheers to that. Matter of fact.
I need a little salt.
But yeah,
do salt with your tequila shot?
Nah, boy, I barely take a chaser.
All right, here's to you and here's to me. Here's to friends that always be. If it's not friends that always be, fuck you and here's to me.
All right, bet. But yeah.
Woo! Drinking that El Jimador, guys. Sponsor me. Shoot,
Casey. Hell yeah, get that sponsorship, boy.
Shoot, baby.
Shoot.
I did, like I said, I just started a Patreon account, and I'm gonna get that live for you guys now. And if any of you are listening out there and you do love this show and you do like it, do me a favor, man. Check that link out. Follow my Patreon. It's gonna launch this weekend, and all that is it's paid. Getting paid for your content in a little bit of a way. If you really like my shit, if you listen to it, you can subscribe maybe like $1 a month or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how the Patreon works yet, but I'm launching it this week. It's in the works. Podcasting isn't free, you guys. Giving you this content isn't free. And if you're listening an hour, 2 hours out of your day here once in a while, I spend hours on every episode that you guys get and every episode that you guys listen to. Hours of my time goes into that. I'm the producer, the host, the editor, and the finances behind this entire podcast, you guys. And I do it because I love it, and I do it because I love you as my listeners, and I do it because, this is genuinely a passion of mine, and I'm going to keep doing it. In order to keep that happening,
give the man his flowers, people.
I need a little help.
Give the man his flowers. Just do it.
I need a little help here and there. I need a little love. Need a little support. And if you guys feel like you need to give it to me or want to give it to me, I highly appreciate and love all of y'all. And even if you don't do that, I still love you guys for your views, your listens, your downloads, and just being a part of this growth, you guys. I started this show back in February. This is almost 1 year of the Young Blood Podcast. We got what? Fucking shit. 6 weeks?
Nah.
8 weeks? 8 weeks until...
And 9, I think.
8 weeks almost. No, 8 weeks, man. Like 8.5 weeks until we're at... But that's not that long. 8 weeks. 8 more episodes until it's my 1 year.
No, actually, it's like seven or eight.
Yeah,
right?
7 or 8 more episodes until my 1 year mark of starting this podcast, you guys. And that's a pretty gnarly thing to me. That's something that, it's growth, it's love from you, from me, from everybody. And, I just hope you guys keep it a part of my life, because I want to keep you guys in this, and I want to keep bringing you stories from Boise, Idaho. And, the theme is it's kind of a keep Boise kind and do as the locals do, man. That's what we do here. And tune in soon, because your boy did get invited again to go guest DJ on Radio Boise, and we are building a show for the station. So wish us some luck, give us some prayers and some light and some love, whatever you believe in or however you do it. If you fucking look up at the fucking sun and say Allah, or if you look up down at the earth and say fuck you, like I don't care whatever your religion is, like just give us a shout out. I appreciate you guys, and just send me some love and light. Manifest that shit, because we're growing for you, we're growing for me, and we're growing for just the for everybody, man. For Saif,
Fuck yeah, bro.
Man, that's what we're doing, man. This thing is like he said, he was here in the beginning when we started doing fucking episodes out of my parents' fucking attic. Like I've lived in this apartment for years, but during the pandemic, I lived with my parents because I wanted to not live alone. I wanted to be with some family, and take the opportunity to spend time with my pop, who I love very dearly. And he was also the brains, the myth, the fingers, and the fucking music behind my intro song. If any of you guys out there have heard it, that first fucking jazzy shit right there, that's my pop. That's all raw. He didn't even know I was recording. I snuck it in on him, and it just it's now my intro song, you guys. So think about that every time. I didn't just download that. I didn't just steal that. I didn't buy that. That's my dad. So that's some love. That's some raw shit that we'd like to bring you here at the Young Blood Podcast. Again, if you get a moment, do me a favor, hit the Instagram, YB.podcast. Go on Spotify, hit that follow button, Young Blood Podcast, guys. There's no the. It's all one word, YOUNGBLOODPODCAST, Young Blood Podcast. There's other Young Blood podcasts out there, but this is the Young Blood Podcast, guys. This is the good one. This is the one that you want to listen to. This is the good shit. The rest of them, I've looked at all of them. There's not content. This is the
today
show.
And gone tomorrow.
This is the show that you want to listen to. This is the Young Blood Podcast that you guys are here for, and this is the one that you will return for. I promise you that, and that is and when I promise something, I mean it. I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to continue doing these episodes. I've got a great list, too. I don't know. Did you saw that list?
That was a lineup. that was a fucking festival lineup. I saw that shit. I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm at Rolling Loud or some shit. Dude, you got me setting it off, though. Like, imagine that. Right? I was setting this shit off.
I had 40 people. No, that was, beginning of the day today, I had 40 people checking. There was probably, and now if we will go back, I had over 60 people click on your name for the podcast that we were doing tonight. 60 people were like, oh shit, Saif's coming on. What's that motherfucker doing? And they clicked on it, and not including all the sticker taps I had on the 4 other people. Mm-hmm. And that list included, guys, some fucking awesome fam, some great people that I know, and that have been dear to me. Brett Rito, man, he's my boy, my fan. Well, his name's Brett Reed, but I call him Rito. We've called him Rito for years. He plays hockey at Boise State. He's my fucking homie. And I've been doing things with him since we were kicking rocks junior year on lunch breaks and showing up with red eyes, if you guys know what I'm saying. But we go far back. We really love each other, and I'm excited for his episode. He said he actually messaged me the other day and was like, "Hey, dude, I got something for your studio." And I don't know what it is yet, so he's bringing over a gift to present in the studio, and that's gonna be super rad. And then from there, man, we got fucking Clay Lyle. Oh, man. Good old hoo-chow.
Oh, shit.
Fill him up again. Let's go.
Baby.
That's the fucking man, the myth, the legend, the reason why podcasting to me is something that's a passion of mine. And I'll tell you what, you guys, if you ever get a chance to open my podcast, he's actually the trailer on the show. He's the guy, dude. He's really hilarious. And that trailer is a story about him and his UFC fighting debut when he seriously fucking went up against all odds at the CenturyLink Arena, and went through a very, very interesting story preliminary to the fight. It talks about the whole shindig and everything that happened to him, and it's a fucking hilarious story. So do me a favor, check him out, because he's coming on again. And from there, again, we've got Leah True, man. Fucking
love
shit, man. She fucking bartends at Mulligan's currently and is bartending in Amsterdam and is one of the fucking most influential women I know in my life. And she is phenomenal. She's a great chick, powerful woman, and a very, very badass
I don't think her last name's True.
Leah True. I don't know.
You might be thinking of a different Leah.
No, that's her handle.
Oh, that's her handle. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? Come on.
I don't know. I thought you were just going front names and shit.
Bro, I don't have anything written down, dude. That's all off the top of my head.
Sup Leah.
Leah Rigby, dude. It's sitting right there. Come on. Jesus, you had one job. Leah Rigby. Yeah, but yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
No, I think
I love Leah. She's dope. She's hella
her
dope.
Snapchat was that one, I think. So it's Sup Leah. Leah Rigby. She's the fourth and final on the list, but she's actually coming on next week on Wednesday, coming live, and we will have another friend of hers, Anna Waite, joining on the show. I don't know, Safe, man. Like I said, this whole experience has grown a lot, man. It's been fun. I remember when you came the first time I even had you pick up some audio gear for me. I was like, "Go, dude, go to the audio store, go pick this up for me. I need this adapter, bro."
I've been here since the jump, man, and I love it. I love to see what it's become. I told you earlier, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you did to it and what you made it into, and this little corner that you got here really looks like a dope ass studio, though, bro. Like for real.
Well, especially because if I do a podcast before a certain time of day, there's traffic hour, and I live in a pretty city area, you know. And when there's traffic hour outside, even with all my soundproofing, like before with the soundproofing, holy fuck, I could not even do a podcast, but you can still hear it. Like I've got like this used to be a window. Feel this, fucking touch that. It's dude, that entire
grown man can sleep on that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's soundproof. There's layers and layers of cardboard. There's layers and layers of foam. Fucking everything. Like it's a very soundproof. I've got the fucking egg crates that are plasti dipped. They're not painted. They're plasti dipped. So they're painted in plastic.
That's even better.
Because plastic is a little more acoustic and it just kind of helps with the sound deadening. And you know, you got the Yasuo Puig. Fucking
that's what I was about to say, man. Shout out to the Dodgers. They went crazy. Listen. It's the craziest shit.
Fucking World Series
it's the craziest shit, bro.
All
LA teams.
I've been over 200
crazy.
Dodger games growing up as a kid, bro.
I remember you telling me that.
Dude, over 200 Dodger games. I've been hit by a foul ball. I've been hit by bat frags. My dad, the kid next to me, got a fucking batting glove by Manny Ramirez tossed to him because that's how close we were to the dugout.
That's wild.
I never wanted to fight another kid in my life
more
than that, bro. That kid got the batting glove and I was like, bro, we were both like 10 years old and I was about to fuck you up, man. About to I lived in LA, dude. I was a scrappy kid. I was like, bro, Dad, hold me back, you know? I'm about to fuck this kid up, Dad.
I'm not condoning.
Hold my Dodger dog.
I'm not condoning child violence. I'm not condoning child violence whatsoever. But if I was you at 10 years old, I was about to say, if I was you at 10 years old, I would have cocked this shit back so far and planted it right on his jaw. I was going home with that glove.
If that was my son, I would have said, son, you got 30 seconds. I'm going to look on my phone. I ain't gonna say shit. You got 30 seconds.
All you hear is boom, 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 boom. Daddy, let's go.
Dad, game's over. Game's over. Bro, this Dodger Stadium ain't nobody give a fuck. It's not. There's a reason why they call it Los Doyers and not the Dodgers.
I never knew that. Why do they call it that?
What is that? Los Doyers.
Oh, Los Doyers.
Los Doyers.
I've heard that one before.
Senor.
No, but what I was gonna say is that
Si se puede, Los Doyers.
all LA teams have been going crazy. Lakers won, Dodgers won, and I'm a Rams fan.
Amen,
I'm
baby.
a Rams fan.
Hey,
if they pull this off, bro,
fucking
if they pull this off,
shout out, prayers up, God's up. Looking down
Let's
at
go.
fucking LA this year, you guys. Let's
let
fucking
the Rams
do it.
bring it home. Let
Let's
the Rams
fucking
bring it
do
home, bro.
LA's currently shut down, but their sports is still taking shits on everybody else. So that's what's cool, man.
The Lakers played tonight, matter of fact, preseason. First game of the year.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, is that because shit was delayed for so long?
100%. And they had to get it going so they could be in line for the rest of the year.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
brother.
Lakers and the Heat, the two teams in the finals, the Lakers and the Heat had a, 75-day offseason? As opposed to teams that didn't even make the bubble had like damn near 200 days or something, like over 200 days or something like that.
That's so quick. You know what? I mean,
insane.
baseball's probably going to be the same thing. If the World Series just happened, they're going to start preseason here in like February.
Does baseball usually start with NBA?
Preseason starts usually. Fuck, I can't even remember right.
I don't watch baseball like that.
If only
Go
Cam-
Pirates though. I don't watch out baseball like that.
Pirates?
I'm from Pennsylvania. What you mean? All my teams are PA except
It's
for the
okay.
Rams.
I'm just hating on you no matter what.
Yeah, fuck you. All my teams are.
You still got a White Claw to drink, bro.
Bro, I'm pacing myself,
Why?
man. I could.
You're on YoungBloodPodcast. What's that? Fucking pacing yourself?
What's
Shit.
that? Fuck that. Give yourself more
Shit.
credit. 12 motherfucking countries, man.
No, man, I was talking about what's pacing yourself, not what's this podcast.
I thought you were just downplaying your podcast. Like, yeah, fuck that.
Man, all three of you out there,
I like
appreciate y'all.
to take it easy. I just like to take it easy, man.
I'll tell you what, dude. The one thing that the one piece of advice that I could give out there to anybody trying to start a podcast, your audio. You know, if you like, the one thing that I've noticed when I do my show is I critique it heavily in the studio editing, you know, and I run it through a Adobe mixer that takes all the sound and it balances the whole episode. So any highs and any lows, it balances everything. And I do the editing and I do all what I need to do. But when I do play the episode on my phone after the fact, I try to listen to myself in a critiquing way, because when I started the podcast, I did not like the sound of my own voice. And now it's not a matter of like, I can't listen to my podcast because I don't like the sound of my voice. It's a matter of I have to listen to my podcast because I need to understand how I sound and how I can work on making myself sound better or make my podcast sound better. It's not a matter of, I'm not going to, I just post it because, I don't like the sound of my voice. I can't listen to it. I'm like, cool, but I'm putting out content and I need to know what my content sounds like because I also produce my content, and I edit the content, and there's things that I can do like, that one moment halfway through, we got really loud, or, I didn't have the microphone set at the right spot. Just these little things. And like one of the biggest pieces of advice that I can kind of put out to people is don't use USB mics if you're trying to set a large interview-based platform, or if you're just trying to have like multiple guests on. Like, you're really better off doing preamps and just actual music gear, like real analog audio, soundboards, preamps, and real microphones, because and you can convert all of that.
Put the effort into it.
Well, you can also do, the thing is, you can convert all of that into your computer. But when you try to make your computer run all of these really high quality devices and these cameras and all this shit, it's just putting strain on your computer. And I already have, I have a fucking fire computer. Like, my computer is awesome. And with that being said, even my awesome computer can't really handle. Move it my way.
Move.
Oh, yep, gotcha. There you go.
We'll be right back after some technical difficulties.
Sorry, we had to plug Saif's fucking phone in there. But yeah, don't use the UFC, the UB, or fucking USB.
Fuck yeah, beat its ass. UFC, beat its ass. Beat the cord's ass. Fuck. If you using a USB microphone, I'm gonna beat your ass. That's basically what he's saying.
Don't be using the USB shit. Get a good computer. And that depends. Like with my platform, I run cameras, multiple angles at that. I run a lot of different shit, and I need a good computer for that. But if you run like a Mac and you're just using like a blue mic, like the blue microphones that are like a USB streaming ready, if you're just doing that in like one camera, you're good. If you're just doing and they produce phenomenal sound. They're great mics. They come with mixing software already for it, but my thing is, like, I use actual preamps and converters and, studio quality audio is my goal, because I want to bring you guys who listen to this show really good sound. I want to sound good for you. And a while back, there was even a few episodes where I was we went to a bachelor party for a weekend, and, I came back with a raspy voice, shit happens. And and so I heard myself and I was like, fuck, dude. That was a weekend, you know? But like I heard that sound and I was like, damn, I don't want to sound like that. That raspy voice isn't what I want to give you guys. Like I want to give you guys clear and concise sound, clear and concise conversation, clear and concise bullshit.
Yes, sir.
That's all this is.
Yes,
man.
sir.
All this is.
And I love it.
And we're gonna take a quick pause real quick. Would you come over here and do me a favor? So there's a screen on that screen. Come over here.
Screen on that screen.
There's multiple screens over there. So
Your descriptive
there's a small
abilities
screen.
are of
Well,
legend, I swear.
She hasn't sat down to look at it yet. There's a small screen on that screen in front of you that says pause recording. You see the little pause bar next to the stop recording button? Hit that pause. Okay, now come to the second screen over here.
Yeah, and that was pretty much it, bro. It was crazy. I had never seen anything like it.
Wow, what a story.
It was wild.
Story of the year.
Man. But
Tell me,
yeah.
Safe, what? So, being the hype man back at good old China Blue.
Strange love.
No,
For
when
marketing
you did it,
purposes.
fuck that. No, well, when you were doing,
Back in the day?
back in the day,
Yeah,
bro.
okay. Cool. You gotta specify, man.
I said China Blue. That was pretty specific.
Yeah, I didn't know if you just still called it
No,
that.
back
after
in the good.
channel.
I said back in the days when we worked together at the good old China Blue.
Oh, that is what you said. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Anyways.
Yeah. What were some of the craziest times? Tell me, like, be specific though. Like, you were the hype man, so like, how about this?
I was everywhere.
Craziest fight as the hype man at China Blue.
Funny story.
Let's
Funny
hear it,
story.
dude.
I had never gone into any kind of altercation as a hype man. in
Not
China
with you that
Blue.
you've seen though.
Oh,
Duh. And I was always you know me, you know you. We're people that advocate the good time, not the bad
Yeah,
time. You know,
100%.
we don't fight.
but I was gonna say
Unless
when
we have to,
When
but-
the bars reopened and I was at Strange Love Friday night, I had to get into a fight. It was crazy. It never happened before as a hype man, and it was wild. I loved every
Really?
minute of it. But no, craziest fight I seen. I don't know, bro. I've seen a lot of shit, but like I know these two girls went at it pretty hard, and that shit was crazy. Their men were like holding them back, trying to not let shit happen, and fucking they were just teeing off on each other. It was crazy. It was wild. But no, like honestly, there's just been a lot of good times. Like there's just been so many good times I can't really remember any of the craziest bad ones.
I mean, I remember when I was guarding, because I started my glow up at the Strange Love China Blue nightclub. I worked my way up, man. I started doing security, and then from security I went to barback, and from barback I went to bartender at owner's bar, and then I went from owner's bar to VIP, and I stayed at VIP for like almost a year and more or so.
Talk about the grind. You started
while
from the bottom,
working
now
at
we're
tailgate,
here.
while working at tailgate,
Started from the
dude.
bottom, now we're here.
While working
That's
out
crazy.
tailgate. And I think somebody just, one of the bosses one night felt like they were like, well, fuck, we need somebody. Well, what about that guy? You know, it
No
wasn't
matter how you
anything-
get, just hey
it
man.
wasn't anything significant. It was just the
Success-
right guy in the right place,
Hey,
the right
that's what
time.
I was gonna say.
And, you know,
Success is when opportunity meets.
and I ran it for as long as I could, but you know, with that kind of job, it's very easy to have too much fun, and you know, I had a lot of fun there. And so, like after working there for a good amount of time, I was parted ways with Challenger Co. And it was a great ordeal. It was a great time, and it was a great experience, and I'm glad that I did it, man. It was a really cool job to have when you're like 21, 22 years old. I'll tell you what, dude, that's like a fun way to get to know some people here in Boise and to make a lot of friends and to make so much like network. You know, that's the coolest thing about that job that I got, you know, was the network that I built. You know, because fuck, dude, I was able to start this thanks to Ted. Like I was able to meet enough people in my realm of this town to where I can start a podcast. And like anybody, like I said, next week I got Leah and Anna and Wade coming on, and it's gonna be a fun show, man. There's a lot of feminine power coming on next week, dude. They're gonna kick my ass. A whole lot of feminine power coming on next week, dude. It's gonna be great, dude.
You might learn something.
I've been trying one thing that's what I've been trying to do. I don't know, I guarantee you don't follow the show a lot, but you know, you come on because you're a good friend of mine, and you know, but the people who do listen pretty regularly, you notice that I've been pushing for more women I've been trying to get more chicks on the show, more women, more friends, because I do have a lot of girlfriends, that are actually my girlfriend. They're just my homies, and they got, especially the ones that I do know. A lot of them are very influential women in the town, and that's super super important because you guys want to hear from that. You want to hear important women. You want to hear important men. You just want to hear people that are important. Y'all want to know about anybody important. Saif, I find you. You're a respected member of the community to me, and that's.
I would certainly hope so.
Exactly. You're somebody who's known. You're somebody who's takes pride in the image that he puts out and puts out a respectable image. And I've never heard a bad word about you. And
Most
that's
of the time.
Yeah, man. Like I've never heard once in my entire career of knowing you, friendship I've had with you, that I've ever heard a bad remark about you. You're always a positive influence. You're always up there. You're always putting other people in a positive way. That's important. The show, like I said, it's keep Boise kind.
Facts.
Do as the locals do. That's important to us. Do as the locals do, guys. We're Boise locals. If you guys want to know what Boise life is like, maybe listen to this show. Tell me, Saif, my guy. How do you say your last name?
Naushad.
Saif Naushad. And I've known you, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, just about.
Long fucking time.
Might be going on
man.
5. Honestly.
I know, long fucking time,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Were you still working in the industry when the pandemic hit? Were you already out?
I was there for a little bit. And then when the bars reopened up, came back and worked during the pandemic for a while. And then, you can't really call it a pandemic out in Idaho. Everybody's still doing all the same shit, but everywhere else is a much worse situation. But anyways, working during that, it was cool. It was solid. The turnout was a lot more than I expected.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we were doing our best to enforce masks and make sure everybody was.
Because Idaho is pretty much open,
good.
man.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And in America right now, a lot of places are shut down.
In
but
LA,
Idaho,
you can't even leave your house no more.
There's a curfew,
It's
dude.
100%.
Boise's straight dead ass out. You can keep your bar open till 2. It's cool.
As long as you're serving food.
Yeah, as long as there's food in there.
Did you hear what Hannah's did?
Masks.
Did you hear what Hannah's did?
Didn't they buy a pizza oven?
No, I heard they got Little Caesars, just hella Little Caesars pizzas, and just started
buy 'em every
dishing
night?
out slices. Yeah, and they're $5 a pop, the cheapest pizza around, damn near.
For a whole pizza slice?
I mean, no, $5 for Little Caesars pizza.
Right.
So I mean, that's damn near.
So they just got a deal. They're like, hey, Little Caesars.
At the end
of the day, shoot us all of your pizza that didn't sell. And we will sell at our bar.
It's
for
great.
fucking-
That's what I heard. It's I think they got
brother.
Little Caesars and they were dishing out pizza, pizza slices and shit. But I don't know, man. That's wild. People were going to major extremes, but I could see why. I mean, small business owners got to keep their shit going. But I mean, I don't know.
I agreed. I don't think anybody should be shut down right now. I think at this point it's discretional. I understand that death tolls are through the roof right now per day, but it's what about business tolls? What about people who need? And I don't mean to sound cold-hearted, but dude, I really don't think that you should stay closed right now. I don't think that people should be forced to stay closed. I think if there's being somebody like myself who is a small business owner. I genuinely don't feel that it's fair to tell businesses that they can't stay open, because if somebody in their right mind wants to come into their business and buy their product, they shouldn't by any right be told no.
And I respect that, but when I want to support something like places being more regulated and stuff like that,
I agree.
For the virus to literally go away.
I'm talking more like small business.
No, yeah, and I was getting to that point. So at that point, I feel like our government needs to really step in and take charge. At the end of the day, I mean, they need to give out some sort of help to those small business owners to make this go away as quick as possible, so they can reopen as they should.
Right.
I mean, if you
that
look
makes
at other
sense too.
countries- yeah.
I'm just saying they're not getting that help right now.
Exactly, and that's
so
what I'm saying.
in that sense,
That's where the
since
battle
they're
comes
not
in.
getting that
Yeah.
help.
It's like you have no other choice but to.
Yeah, the
That's your
government.
livelihood.
Totally, I agree. Like if
Yeah.
now, if I can tell the government, hey, I own a small business,
Help me.
send me a check for this much, sure, I'd be more into that. But they're not doing that right now. you know? And so that being said, it's like a matter of like if somebody calls me and says, hey, Casey, can you put a towel shower in my bathroom but wear a mask the whole time? And if somebody told me legally I'm not allowed to do that, oh, shit, dude.
No, and I get that, but and then you look at other countries across the world and other nations.
But like I'm saying like even this last tile job I did, I wore a mask the whole time.
No, and that's fine. That's what I'm saying. But like if there was some sort of regulation at the beginning when this all started, like other countries, we would be living life normally right now.
Right.
It's just all about who you got in power, man.
I mean, I don't disagree and I don't agree because I'm not a scientist, so I don't really know enough to have a strong argument. But all I think is because I do own a business is like I just don't want to let my business shut down.
No, I feel you.
That's all I feel at.
You and thousands, millions of other Americans across the world.
And I hate to say it because it's a biased opinion because it is. Yeah, I would vote in any sense that makes me not have to go and evict myself out of my apartment or go bankrupt in my business. I'm like, dude, I don't go to work every day for big business. I don't work at a bar anymore. I don't work at Walmart. I don't work at Home Depot. I work for CMY LLC, the company that I own and operate. That's who I work for. When I wake up in the morning and I get on my computer or I go to a job site and start doing tile, I don't clock in because I've already been paid. I've already spent the bills. I am the eyes, ears, and operation that with myself and my partner. We both do all of the work and we do everything and we both pay every single bill and everything that we do from the money that comes in from my company and his company, you know, because it's our company together. We're a partnership and that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And if somebody told us that we were not allowed to operate anymore because of something that was outside of our control, like materials not being there, skills not being there, work not coming in, cool. But for somebody else telling us, hey, you're not allowed to live, you're not allowed to eat, you can't eat, sorry, so we're going to take your money away. You can't eat this week now because you can't go out.
Money for it,
dead ass. Like if my business doesn't run, I don't eat, I don't live, I don't continue. Like it's like, dude, like they don't understand that. It's like I don't got kids, but I got a mouth to feed. Like what if I had more than one, bro? Like you're telling me like I can't feed my kids just because of the fact that like I can't run my business. So like I'm only saying that no matter I haven't been told yet, but there is people out there that have been told that, you know, so I have to have empathy for them, but I also have empathy for the entire situation, for everybody, the deaths that we're getting every day, and I have to look at everything from a whole, and that's just what everybody should do, and it's just like, fuck, dude, no matter what we do, there's going to be segregation, there's going to be division, there's going to be so much for people to go through, because like, and that's what sucks, this whole entire situation, no matter how we've gone through it, it doesn't feel like we've gone through it together. I feel like it's actually divided people more than it's brought people together in a lot of ways. And that's what sucks is something like this, like maybe a war or like a national pandemic. You think like as a country or as a unit, as a solid whole, we would prosper, but we don't. We start to fight. We start to fight. Civil wars occur. Like right now, like if you live in California and you're a Republican, like it's really, really, really difficult to voice your opinion and like be a Republican around your friends versus here in Idaho, all the people you know are Republican, and the Democrats kind of have a hard time voicing their opinions because the Republicans are sort of ready to fight. You know, it's just everybody's ready to fight. Everybody's ready to disagree, which is crazy right now because it shouldn't be a form of fighting. It should be a form of problem. It should be something that unites everybody. You would think.
In a perfect world, Case.
In a perfect world, brother.
In a perfect world, man. It's wild having two different spectrums going on, and all of them can be.
And it's crazy. Like so many. I've had 4 of my friends from my high school class like reach out to me about moving up there. In like the last month.
That's crazy. Just because they want to get out of that?
Because it's so bad. They're all shut down. They know Idaho's open. They're like, I don't know, my buddy Casey lives in Idaho. Hey, dude, how's it going? I'm like,
I haven't talked to you in 2 years, but good.
I'm like, I love you, but we're full. I love you, but we're full, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you, man.
Seriously.
Though. Yeah. So, Saif, you said you wanted to talk about everything and all of it, man. Bring it up, man. What's on your mind? This is your episode. I brought you out here, man. What you want to tell me?
Going back to my first point in the first half, fucking water polo.
Oh, that's right.
Water polo,
that's right.
in my opinion, is the hardest sport on the face of this world. Because you have to literally tread water the whole time, play defense, score goals in game and win games while treading water the whole fucking time. Like, the shit's fucking insane. It's intense. I never played it a day in my life. I can't tread water for like 30 seconds. And they have to do that for a whole game.
I can swim well, but I can't tread well.
You feel me? Like, you know how hard treading is for like the entire fucking time? Dude. Water polo's
I got the swimming merit badge in Boy Scouts and shit, but fuck, dude, I couldn't tread water to save my life. I can tie you knots, shoot a bow and arrow, and fucking tread water like a piece of shit, but that's about it. Thanks, Boy Scouts.
Yeah. So that was my first point. A. B. I'm just so happy 2020 is going to be over, man. Like, this was the year of if it could go wrong, it will.
Right.
And like, just get everybody getting past it and finally moving on forward to 2021. Even if the pandemic's going on or all this other bullshit's going on, even in 2021, but just feel like everybody just get that restart.
Just ready to bury it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Put 2020 behind us and let's see what this new.
Bro, I broke my back in 2020. You think I'm not ready to bury this shit? I'm ready to just throw this whole thing behind me, man. Just ready to move on, bro. I mean, and it's crazy to me too, because breaking your back could be one of many things. But for me, like, I was able to work my way into a stronger back. Like, I went back to work and I made it stronger. And like with a lot of cases that at least with my dad too, he had a bunch of back surgeries. Sitting on your back doing nothing doesn't help.
100%.
You know, but getting back into physical therapy, strengthening it is what you need to do. You know, and I was able to do that because of my job. And I'm just ready, man. It's fucking this year sucked.
100% bro.
For fucking everybody.
100%.
And shout out to those listeners in UK again, and to for some reason Virginia. And tell me about that. We had like 42 downloads in Virginia last week.
Fuck yeah, Virginia,
What's
VA.
Up,
I see you East Coast representing.
Idaho's tight. What's up, West Virginia? Where you at? We got any downloads
got
there.
Neighbors, bro. God damn it. Talk to your cousin, uncle, daddy, or somebody.
We know you got plenty of cousins. Joking. We love you,
You're going to lose all them. Why? Why?
No, that's more south.
I can't even say nothing because you're right.
So, water polo.
Yeah, that was my first point. B, fuck 2020. Let's move past it. And C, forgot about C.
See you
later
in
2021 there, bucko. But yeah, 2021.
What about shout-outs? You were wearing some clothing last time, man. What was that brand you were wearing that you kept rocking? You don't want to give them a shout-out again, or what?
You gotta remind me.
I don't know. You had a mask at the airport that one time. It was theirs.
Oh no, I can't give that a shout out right now.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I can't do that right now. Nah, man. Shout out to the YoungBloodPodcast. I'll give
YoungBloodPodcast. There's no the.
YoungBloodPodcast. Shout out to YoungBloodPodcast. I'll definitely give y'all a shout out because A, fuck yeah on the growth, Casey, 100%. And B, this shit's dope as hell, man. Just wait till y'all. I'm setting the tone. I told y'all this is a festival lineup. I'm setting the tone. I'm getting the crowd amped up. I'm getting them ready.
Hype man.
The next, exactly. Hype man to the T. You feel me? Hype man to the T. But the next artist coming on, if you want to call him that, they're gonna close that bitch out.
They're gonna kill it, baby. They're gonna kill it.
It's crazy. I'm excited. I'm gonna tune in for sure. And nah, man, this was hella dope.
Tight.
This was hella dope.
I'll tell you what, man. Is there anything we left out for you, man? Is there anything you want to put on here? Or?
I do want to say one thing. I had a notion to bring this up for sure. That's the first thing I thought of. And just because you tell me about your growth and this getting to a lot more people,
right?
I definitely want to say, man, with 2020, all the deaths, accidents, and everything that's happened. Make sure if you love somebody, you tell them that, man.
Tell them, baby.
At the end of the day, if you love somebody, tell them that, man. Don't go into the new year with no grudges or nothing, man. Kill all that shit. Tell somebody you love them, and let's bring this new year on.
Let's kill it, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, man. We've been running for about an hour. We've been killing and drilling, filling all the shots, all the dreams. Saif, you're my brother, my guy, the hype man, the myth and the legend, man. And I'll tell you what, this is your second time on the podcast, and probably not going to be your last. You're going to come on multiple times.
Oh, without a doubt.
We're going to bring the Good Eats crew.
Oh, yeah.
The Good Eats crew, as many times as we can get them.
Shout out Good Eats.
As many times as we can get them. And again, you guys, I'm going to launch my Patreon here very, very soon and very shortly. And thank you, everybody who's a part of this, continues to come, continues to watch, and continues to send your love and support. And you know, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep bringing you guests. I got a fire lineup for this December month. I'm gonna keep bringing you more in January. And you guys, again, do me a favor, hit those follow, those likes, all of those in between. Hit me on fucking YouTube. Hit subscribe. Like I do all this shit. I do all this work not just for myself, but you know, because people do watch and people are enjoying it. And shit, man, if you want to come on the show, reach out to me, man. It's I make it happen. If it's a fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't give a fuck. I make it happen. You text me that night and say, dude, I'm in the area. You home? You want to record? Shit, man, come over. We'll run it. And I got to give a shout out also, guys, Tattooed and Successful. They just released their winter holiday line of phenomenal clothing. They're fucking tight.
Shout out to them.
Sick
They're
as
dope.
fuck.
They're dope.
Like 6-7 of my friends are fucking models for them. And their clothes are sick as shit, guys. Check them out. Tattooed and Successful on fucking Instagram, tattooedandsuccessful.co. They've really got a phenomenal line, and there's some amazing deals right now. So it's buy one, get one, 30% off. Check them out. Again, guys, this is Young Blood Podcast. There's many out there, but nothing like this one. It's spelled YOUNGBLOODPODCAST. Young Blood Podcast.
Young Blood
all
Podcast.
one word, no spaces. If you come at me in the streets and say, I can't find your podcast, they search it, you fucked up. Figure it out. It's Young Blood Podcast, you guys. Thanks again for listening and fucking hoocha. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.